Should I retire from the railroad to get the cost of living adjustment? Welcome everyone to another edition of the Highball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara, Highball Advisors, and today we're going to talk about this is really for those railroaders who are thinking of retiring. They're hearing about these big cost of living adjustments in the railroad retirement, and what should they do? Should they retire now to collect that big adjustment, or wait, ride it out? Well, I just want to kind of dispel a couple myths and go over this cost of living adjustment and how it affects you when you want to make your retirement timing decisions. All right, so 2022 is a big inflation year, right? So 2023 won't be as big, but for the annuitants that are already collecting, their Tier 1 went up by 8.7%, so it's going to be 8.7% larger in 2023. And Tier 2 was 2.8%, right? It's about a third of that number. All right, so that's for the annuitants accepting. So if you're a railroader, you're saying, geez, I better retire because I want to collect that 8.7%. That's really big stuff there, right? So that's not the way it works, all right? So if you're 60 and 30, and let's say you're still working, your Tier 1 automatically gets that COLA increase, that 8.7%, all right? So you're going to get that even if you don't retire. When you turn on your annuity, it's already going to be 8.7%. larger. Now your Tier 2 doesn't get that that COLA increase amount, right? Because you're still accumulating it, right? You'll get another additional year of service, assuming you're working, right? That's the point. If you're working, your Tier 2 grows by the years of service. That's how it grows. It doesn't. There's no COLA impact on a growing Tier 2. It's all based off of years of service. All right. Now we'll move down to the people who are less than 30 years of service, all right? So now you have to be 62 and above. This is where it's going to kick in. So obviously 62 is flat, right? Then at age 63, if you're still working at 63, you're still going to get the Tier 1 COLA increase, right? The 8.7%. That's still going to be going on, right? So how we know that? Because it's based off your primary insurance amount at age 62, right? They calculate a primary insurance amount. So whatever that amount is, it's going to go up by 8.7%. Now, the important part to remember about railroad retirement is there's two parts, Tier 1 and Tier 2. So now as we go to Tier 2, if you're working, right, that's going to grow because it's another year of service. But however, let's say if you were out of the railroad at 50, and you got another position or whatever, your Tier 2 gets frozen when you leave the railroad. There's never any inflation adjustments on it until it is claimed, right? Until you turn on that annuity. So it is going to get frozen and there's no COLA there. So that's something to think about there on the Tier 2 portion of railroad retirement. And that will maybe affect your decisions, right? Unlike Social Security people where you always know you're going to get that COLA, the Tier 2 portion, if you've left the railroad, it won't be that much. So that's why, you look at some railroaders that will come to me, hey, John, I worked, I left in 2005. Well, the Tier 2 is frozen from 2005. And as you know, I mean, that's almost 18 years, right? We're on the 18th year of no inflation kick-in, so to speak, for that Tier 2. So it's not going to be, that Tier 2 portion is not going to be as much. So that's something to think about when you time in your railroad retirement. So if you're at or near retirement and you're thinking about, hey, should I be leaving the railroad? What does the COLA look like? That type of thing. How does that work in the plan? Reach out to me. We'll go through the boarding for railroad retirement process. A lot of great stuff there in that, all right? But the bottom line is, don't worry if you're 62 or above, or 60 and above if you have your 30 years. You're going to get that Tier 1 COLA increase even if you stay and continue to work for the railroad. So I hope you found this video helpful. Reach out to me if you need help, as I said before. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell to get the latest video. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.